Hello, I'm DUZETT, and I'm a professional intuitive, and tonight I felt very strongly that I needed to do a session on dental work. Okay, we're talking about teeth, and I haven't done a group session on teeth before, but I couldn't sleep without doing it, so here we are. You get a dental session, and we'll see how it goes. Dental work has been on my mind a lot lately because my son had to get a filling the first day of the day that all of our schools in Utah were shut down. So we were supposed to be homeschooling, and I took him in to the dentist instead. And I still made him do all his homeschool work, but I thought if he'd been in real school, like public school is real school. Anyway, if he'd been at, the school over there, they would have just not made him do the work because he didn't show up. But okay, he's just little, so they don't really do makeup work when you're that little. But okay, let's talk about teeth. A lot of people's dentists have been quarantining and closing down and not doing any work or not doing routine work. A lot of people have been dealing with tooth pain that dentists are not able to accommodate right now, or are not willing to, because of the massive amounts of fear around this virus that has killed far fewer people than SARS did. That's neither here nor there. Okay, let's talk about teeth. Let's tune into the energy of everybody's teeth that's willing to participate today. If you're willing, just say, "I'm willing, Allie," in your mind, and let's do it. Okay, pulling up the energy of tooth pain. The first word that comes up is sugar. Cut out all the sugar. That is step one that it says. I'm getting coconut oil pulling would be good. But on an energy level, let's talk energies. Okay, I'm seeing a map in my mind, the tooth map. If you are not familiar with this, you can Google like tooth meridian map, and that should hopefully show up for you what this is. But it all of your teeth correspond to different organs in your body, and so if you have a problem with like this tooth, then it will correspond to your, I have no idea, I haven't memorized the map, but like it'll correspond to your liver or your kidney or something. So you can look up on a map to see what tooth corresponds to what organ, and what organ might need a little extra support at this stressful time. So so that might be a good choice to do right now. Okay, any energies involved that are ready to go now? I'm getting yes. So if we don't know what to know, if we don't need to know what they are, just go ahead and take a deep breath and breathe out any energies affecting the teeth that are ready to go at this time without further identification. Okay, a word coming up is betrayal. I see kind of action and the word betrayal, and here's a clenched teeth feeling, a feeling of panic, clenching the teeth out of panic. Okay, I see a pain, and it comes from like that kind of tooth. And it's crying about not enough and scarcity issues, and feeling like there's not enough sweetness. I can't trust that that things will be good in my life. I'm feeling really stressed about money, shelter, food, feeding the self and others, a lot of conflict about responsibilities to others, responsibility to the self, and also those desires to participate in, it says like the bread and circuses, and it's showing me bread, obviously when you digest it, it just turns into straight sugar and then straight into alcohol, basically. Pretty much all sugars do that, but it's like the message is has to do with participating in the bread and circuses. If you remember Roman history, the bread and circuses were how they distracted the people from the fact that the nation was falling apart. They would just feed them delicious food and send them to be entertained. Does that sound familiar? You know, where everybody is eating out and we all just watch Netflix all the time. Excuse me. But this is slightly unrelated, but I saw a thing where a Pizza Hut guy in California was cleared to work despite all of this craziness because he was deemed an essential employee to keep people fed. And a bunch of people I saw were saying, oh my gosh, people don't even know how to cook. They all have to buy Pizza Hut during the quarantine, you know. I don't know. Sometimes we order pizza and I know how to cook, but I felt like, what a sign of the times. Pizza Hut is considered essential. And same with like Netflix or Hulu or Amazon Prime or Disney Plus or these other streaming things. And so it says the tooth pain in that tooth is associated with this conflict between the actual concrete needs, like I need to clean my house, I need to, work, I need to be doing my responsibilities, taking care of my spiritual self and do this stuff. But also I really want to be involved with the bread and circuses. I don't want to be, doing a whole bunch of stuff with my kids, or like, I don't want to be working all the time. I just want to watch that show. I just want to, go out to dinner at this place. And so a lot of conflict in there. It looks like a seesaw. Can I clear it now? Fear feels very rigid, feels very panicky, feels like it feels hard, like a tooth. That's what it says. Can we clear the panic? No. A blaming of self, blaming of, no. It says kind of like a blaming of the world at large and world circumstances at large. Like, it's just not fair that the whole world is set up this way, that I can't have the sweet life that I want. I also have to be engaged in all of this other stuff that I don't want. Feelings of being trapped, overwhelmed, left behind. The word swamped comes up. It looks like being like buried in like quicksand, kind of. It's like all of my responsibilities are going to drown me, and it's showing up in my teeth. And it says it can clear, hooray. So go ahead and tap, tap, tap on your forehead, tap around your eyes. You can tap on your neck, tapping those K27 points. I do it with my thumbs. When you do it, it should like basically really hurt. You'll be like, yow, I found it. Okay. Tap the two outsides of your hands together and take a deep breath. Breathe it out. Okay. Go ahead and pull out the energy of pain and trauma and stress from your mouth. Okay. Okay. I haven't worked with this before, and I haven't looked at any charts on tooth chakras before, so this is a first time for me. But what I'm seeing is that the tooth chakras are not on the teeth directly, but they're kind of like the lower teeth chakras are like kind of down closer to here, as opposed to like up here where your teeth are. They're like downer to here. And the top teeth, in my mind, what I'm seeing is that these chakras kind of go up. They're like up here. That may or may not be accurate according to like charts, but okay, so here's going to be your job. You're going to take your little energetic fingers. Let's rub our hands together, wake up our energy fields. Tap, tap, tap. We're going to open up our hand chakras. You can imagine a ball on your hand like this, and just imagine it like open, swirling like this. And you can do that kind of action like a, and you can see I'm not touching my hand. Okay, but I'm just kind of swirling up the energy there. And after you do that, you might feel or imagine like you feel, and that's good enough. Kind of like a tingle feeling, right? You know, above your hand. It's not on your skin directly, but like next to it in this space right here. Okay. Now all of our fingers have chakras. Basically everything has a chakra. Okay, so I'm waking up my index fingers because they're more targeted. Okay, but we're going to be using our hand chakra energy, flowing it through that, and we're going to be doing these tiny circles in our tooth chakras. Okay, kind of waking everything up. Now you can see here I'm not actually touching my own skin. Okay, sorry, my husband's bookshelf is in the way. This is my husband's office. Okay, so we're going to be doing these light little circles, and you can experiment with which direction to do, but one will feel right and one will feel very wrong when you try it, when you do your little circles one way and then the other way. One will feel right and one will feel wrong. So we're just going to do this. And down here along the jawline. Okay. I don't know about you, I can kind of feel like a little weird feeling as I'm doing this, right in the space where I'm doing it. And it does feel like things are moving around in there, which is good. I don't have any dental problems right now that I know of, but preventative care is a great thing to do. Okay. And as you do this in your mind, you can imagine that this line of chakras, so you have, you know, however many teeth that you have. My mom has had like tons of teeth pulled. Not all of us have the same amount of teeth, but you'll see their tiny chakras along. And actually, you should have the same number of chakras, whether or not your physical teeth are there, and they're probably worth working on either way. But just go ahead and make sure that all the chakras that you see are blue and not black. Okay, so you should see tiny little like circles that go all the way around like that. And these correspond to the teeth that are like, you know, right above or below them. And if they are black, what you can do is just spend a little extra time on that area and just imagine in your mind a blue light from God coming and like kind of like doing a filling on that black energy, but like cutting out the black energy and replacing with this blue energy. Okay, so we're going to be doing like a kind of like intuitive dentistry, okay, with our little tooth chakras. Okay, as you're working with your tooth chakras, which are like kind of like circles or like spirals, you know, and making them all blue. If you have a lot of dental problems, what might be helpful is to make a chart of your own teeth on a piece of paper and write down which ones look and feel like they're in good shape energetically and which ones do not. And the ones that do not, you're going to spend more time and effort on, obviously. You can talk to their energies and ask what you need to do to help clear them out so that they're blue. You do this visualization, kind of do this like filling kind of thing with replacing the black with blue. We do want to get to the underlying problem. So if you have teeth that have black looking chakras, you're going to want to ask them what is really going on, because all of our bodies are here to give us messages. They're telling us what is wrong that we need to fix. So we can be basically like perfected, okay? So, so talk to your teeth that are having problems and say, what's the message here? What do I need to do to fix your energy field? Okay, so you're going to be working with the energy fields of your individual teeth. Okay, is there anything else? I'm getting that's it for tonight. So go ahead and let's do 3 more deep breaths to remove any pain energy. And we're going to be breathing in a sense of clarity on how we can best assist our tooth health at this time. So take a deep breath. Breathing in clarity and breathe out pain. Breathing in some clarity. Breathing out pain. Breathing in some clarity. Breathing out pain. Okay, that's it for tonight. I would love to hear how your dental energy work adventure has gone tonight and how it goes in the future. Please leave your comments if you want to below. I would love it a lot, or email me. Um, okay, thanks and good work. You did awesome, and I'll talk to you later.